men and women, ladies and gentlemen. I have to see today, is it possible that they can fix this RADITZ? Can they turn RADITZ into CHADITZ? I don't know. So we're going to look at that today. I also see that there are 2 other EZAs, so hopefully now this Saiyan Saga team might be worth a damn. So I'm just getting right into it. If you're here, what's up? If you're watching this later, what's up? I know you can watch anyone break these down, but I'm going to get into this. I'm going to get into it. So we have his leader skill is not anything changing, okay? Who cares? Who cares about any of that? Let's just move on. Okay. So his attack now does a 50% attack and defense raise for 4 turns, causes immense damage. I guess that's it. Now, basic effects. Attack and defense plus 250%. Let me check on Dokkan info about RADITZ now. Jeez. So we're gonna compare in real time because I remember how trash he is. He's just utter trash. Let's see. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, leader skill didn't change. He went from a great raise for 1 turn to a great raise for 3 turns, or for 4 turns, and he went from supreme to immense. And it's still going to be an AoE, so that's good. Okay, he had attack and defense plus 150. He's going to go to 250. It's an extra 100% attack and defense. Didn't have. Wow, he was so bad. Jeez, get this out of my face. He was so bad. All right. So he had no damage reduction. Now he gets 30% damage reduction straight off and another 100% to stats. He gets another 250% when he's attacking with 12 or more ki. That was not in here. As the first attacker, he gets another 30% DR, so now we're at 60% DR. When he's receiving an attack with 12 or more ki, he gets another 200. Ooh. That's good. Like, y'all don't understand, whenever they have this, like, adds defense when receives an attack, it multiplies differently. So that's why a lot of characters, like, for example, STR Blue Goku, if you just look at his defense stat in game, it looks crappy. But then he'll take a crazy super, you're like, how did he do that? It's all the damage reduction, but that getting defense when you receive an attack is a lot more powerful than just having the defense, because it multiplies. So plus 250, really good. Obviously, he got an attack and defense plus 50% when attacking with 12 or more ki. Now he gets attack and defense plus 250%, basically. Hyper transforming crit if their HP is low. Okay, that's lame. When facing 2 or more enemies, he got more defense and did a crit the turn after and got ki for a final blow. So now he just gets 60% damage reduction turn run, 30% automatically, 250% to stats, again basically when attacking / receiving an attack. Now, when facing only 1 enemy or when there's an ally who includes Nappa, which is interesting because Nappa's the one that wants to be facing multiple enemies. So that's weird, but whatever. When facing 1 enemy, that's like what AJL Vegeta wants to be doing, is facing 1 enemy. He wants, let's see here, 1 second. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Okay, he gets 200% attack, launched an additional super, and a 50% chance to evade when the 3rd attacker. Oh, that's cool. So the first turn, they want RADITZ to rock first slot. If there's guard, is there guard? There's no guard in here, huh? But, okay, wait a minute, let me keep reading. 180% attack and great chance of performing a crit if the target HP is 60% or less. So you get more, you get a lot more attack. And remember, he's going to get a big increase of stats as well. When facing 2 or more enemies, or if there's a Vegeta, whatever, plus 300% defense. Wait a minute. So if you have a Vegeta and Nappa on the team, then you just get all this. You just get the 200% attack, launch the additional super, and you can dodge as a third slot. And then you automatically get the defense plus 300 and another 300 defense before attacking. 20% damage reduction as first attacker. So as the first attacker in the turn, you have 300% defense before attacking, an extra 300% defense, 50% damage reduction, 250% defense when receiving an attack. Lot of defense. Lot of defense. Performs crit and attacks guaranteed to hit the turn after receiving an attack. Wow. Nah, bro, he's good. After receiving a final blow, permanently all allies keep +2. That's fire too. Third attacker. So this is kind of cool. So they're setting you up to do, alright, first turn Raditz comes out. You know you're going to have Vegeta and Nappa on the team. There's a reversible exchange. So you throw him in the first slot. He'll have 30, 60, 80% damage reduction and a ton of extra defense. I'm interested in this. I'm so excited to see how much damage he can take. Like, if he can actually take damage at all. This is going to be very interesting. He's getting a great attack and defense raise for 4 turns as well. Oh, man. He actually looks really good. He's doing that AoE. Okay. That's where that ends. I don't know. That was pretty good, bro. To me. That was pretty good. Saturday Crash. Wait a minute. Is he stacking now? I gotta go to the end, huh? Okay. Greatly raises... Yo, this character is stacking now. Greatly raises it. 50% attack raise, 30% defense raise, supreme damage, whatever. Great chance to stun. Yo. What is happening? Okay, basic effects. Key +1, attack and defense plus 250%. Let's go over to this other Raditz and let us see how he... Now, I remember this character a little bit better because this was actually a decent Raditz whenever he came out. It was actually our only decent Raditz because of this damage reduction. That was really good back in the day. When he came out in 2020, this damage reduction was huge. And he did stack attack. And he was like one of the best low-class warriors. So this is still... Oh, man, this is exciting. Alright, so... We got... Oh, also let me put this up. So, I don't need it, though. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have Key +1. Attack and defense plus 250%. He got one facing... Okay, whatever. He didn't get that. So we got another 150% stats. 20% damage reduction. 50% chance of evading. Okay. He did not have that at all. Bingo. Okay. For 1 turn... What? For 1 turn, another 30% chance to evade. So 80% chance first time out. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack plus 300%. When receiving an attack, attack plus 200 or defense plus 200%. Facing one enemy only, or if our HP is 50% or less, he gets an additional key and 250% stats. That's big. When facing 2 or more enemies, gets key, auto stuns, and 50% damage reduction. So that damage reduction was locked behind 2 enemies. Now it's only locked behind HP. And he stacks. So if your HP goes down, he gets these extra stats. Well, no, because he should be getting them anyway facing only 1 enemy, but if your HP goes too low, you'll lose your 50% damage reduction. But he is stacking. He has another 20%. So you got to keep that in mind with this character though. Now when there's a Goku family Namekians Saiyan Saga category enemy, before it was Goku's family or Namekians, now Saiyan Saga also counts. Additional 200% attack, performs crit, attacks guaranteed to hit. Okay, I mean sure. Third attacker in the turn. Okay, here we go. Third attacker in the turn, great. So 70% chance of launching additional super. He stacks, that's important. Saiyan Saga category allies. Yo, 30% for 3 turns. This is a beastly character. 70% damage reduction above 50% HP. 50% chance to dodge. Stacks attack and defense. Beast. Godlike. Hello. Hello. I can't believe they fixed it. They turned them into Chadits and Bradits. Nah. Chadits and Lenny Kravitz. Okay, I think this is an increase though. This 150% to Saiyan Saga. I don't think it was like that before. Saiyan Saga. I do not think it was like that before. It was 130. So he did get a stat increase to there. Let's go to the super attack first. Okay, Blazing Storm before. Greatly raised defense for a turn and cause supreme damage. Now, greatly raises attack for 3 turns. Greatly raises defense for 1 turn and causes supreme damage. Okay. Now we get 50% stacks. So I'm happy about that. Let's see what they do here. Okay. He's got a whole paragraph. Okay, so attack plus 278. Saiyan Saga category allies key 3 attack. That's a lot of support going on. Whoa. The more HP remaining defense up to 3,780%. Okay. Before attacking, damage reduction 15%. Okay. When attacking, another 270% attack. If HP is 78%, okay, that's kind of annoying. Okay, if HP is 78% or more when receiving attack, attack and defense plus 200%. Like, that's kind of sucks. But whatever. But let's see. If HP is 70% or less when receiving attack. Oh, okay. Chance of evading enemies attack 50%. Chance of evading enemies attack an additional 40%. So 90% evasion when there's a Vegeta in the same turn. No problem. No problem on that. Okay, so that's not bad. If your HP is below 78%, the first time it happens, you're going to get 90% dodge, but any other turn you get 50%. So you're going to build out this character full dodge, I think. So far, but let's see. After receiving an attack or evading an attack, nice. Great chance of launching additional super, nice. When facing only one enemy, attack plus 178%. Per existing enemy, chance of performing a crit 20%, all allies attack. Wow. So facing one enemy, he'll give just all allies more support, and he gets a 20% chance to crit. Okay. Per super class enemy, oh, chance of crit and another, wow. So 14% attack, 16% defense, 50% crit when fighting against one super class enemy. No, this character is really good as well. Right? Because you figure he's floating support. You'll have time to raise your HP. Only problem that I'm seeing so far is there's not a key sphere changer in this. So that's really good. Right? So the idea is you run your 2 Saiyan Saga Vegetas. So let's look at this, right? The idea is you want to run Vegeta, both of these as leaders. In there, oh, Cybermen isn't interesting. They changed key spheres. So you have Vegeta, Raditz, Nappa. Okay, so that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for sure. I think we definitely want to use the other Nappa 2, the Tech Nappa, as 5. And then we have a choice here. We can do like the LR Vegeta as 6. We can do this character as 6, this character as 6. I might choose this guy as 6. Or the Cyberman. And then the idea is for the first turn, you want Raditz in slot 1, then he can rotate. This Raditz right here, this Tech Raditz, as long as you're above 50% HP, he should be able to effectively... Wait a minute, let me look at him again. Can he slot 1 effectively? Because he has 80% chance to dodge his first turn, 70% damage reduction and stacking. He could potentially be a good first slot character. All these characters could potentially be good first slots, but I would say all of them are basically guaranteed good first slots the first turn. After the first turn, then you have the ability, like once you get into turn 3, turn 4, you can rotate to Nappa, put him in first slot if you want. But we also have these characters stacking, you know, like this guy right here. So we have to see how fast he stacks with, you know, the stat increases. We have to see where their defense is. Because, I mean, still, even physical Raditz. I mean, yeah, like, it's a joke, LOL, but, you know, even after the first turn, 30% damage reduction, 250% defense when receiving an attack, 300% defense, an additional 300% defense before receiving an attack, 20% damage reduction, we're at 50% damage reduction, and like 600, 850% defense. Like, it's very likely that this character could first slot for a while. But we have to see. His stats are going to be what, right around. Should be able to get him like around like 15, 16,000 defense. So it's possible, dude. You said there's a straggler? Oh, a new stage has been... Oh, no, that was days ago. Okay. Alright, guys. Well, I am happy with this. This is not bad at all. Okay? This is not bad. Alright. Well, we'll see. These EZAs should be dropping... They didn't say. When do they normally drop? What is today? Saturday? So probably Monday or Tuesday or something they should drop. And then we'll be able to take a look at all these characters. Probably hidden potential build with them is like dodge. Because none of them need, like a lot of them have built in there when receiving or evading, they have evasion built in. So they want to evade, they don't need to be attacked. So all of them maximum evasion. That's it. Max evade. Max evasion. Alright. That's what I would suggest. Max evasion, defensive stats. I'm not looking for them to do the damage. Vegeta and Nappas can do the damage, but now they actually have a team. The only problem is these characters don't have Saiyan Roar. And that is a problem with this team. The only really... But, you know, one thing I will say is, with all this extra support, all 3 of these characters support. Do they not? Am I tripping? Okay, no, they actually don't support Saiyan Saga or anything. So this character does not support, but these 2 do. This character is supporting Saiyan Saga by 30% for 3 turns. And then he's supporting by a lot. He has 50% support plus against one superclass enemy additional 16% defense. So like 66% defense plus could be 30% defense. And then Vegeta himself gives support, stuff like that. So what I'm saying is, with all the floating support going on in the Saiyan Saga team, this Tech Vegeta might be able to get her done. And he does have Saiyan Roar, which is why I'm trying to bring him, because he has Saiyan Roar. This Vegeta right here should actually also be really good. If y'all don't have him, I'm really sorry, because this is a character you want to have. He'll get his entrance animation, give all allies attack and defense plus 40% for 40 turns, guards. There's an enemy or ally. Oh. Well, there's a lot of Goku enemies right now, so that's not a big deal. And you can bring a Goku on the team if you want to. I mean, I wouldn't feel like doing unless I had to, but there are those giant 8-power Gokus. Like, you can run all those giant 8-power accelerated battle characters on the team, like the Daima Goku or the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So even so, and that includes Goku. So this character would be good on the team. 40% damage reduction, guard, stacked attack and defense for attack received. Like, greatly raises defense for a turn, lowers the enemy's attack. This is another really good character to bring. So this is super exciting, I think, personally. Alright, well those are my 2 cents on this character. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me what you think about it. Well, I'll at you soon.